不要笑 don't laugh. Okay. 喂，玉明。Okay. Okay.
So, like your
Wait. 关麦 off your mic. Hey. Wait. 等。
2,000 years later.
A very good night to everyone watching this SMK Section 4 news broadcast. My name is Ethan. I'll be your interviewer for today and your news broadcaster. Today we have 3 students from SMK Section 4 here to share with us on the topic about how to get healthier. Can I get a round of introductions from the 3 students, starting from Mr. Koo?
Okay, so thank you, Mr. Ethan. My name is Yu Ming, and I'm discussing about mental health. Thank you. That's it.
Right. Thanks, Mr. Koo. Moving on, Mr. Hadif. Right. Got it right.
My name is Hadif, and today I'm going to be talking about how to get healthier through changing your lifestyle. Now I will pass it back to Ethan.
All right. Thank you very much. Lastly, Mr. Yuan. Can you introduce yourself?
Hi everyone, my name is Cousin Yuan. So my main point is personal hygiene. Now I'll pass it to Ethan.
Right, thanks, Mr. Yuan. Right now we'll be starting with Mr. Koo. You mentioned about you want to talk about mental health. Can you share with us what you know about mental health?
Okay, so talk about how to be healthy. Of course, the idea that comes up from my mind is in a mental way. We could call it as mental health. Let's get into the point. What is mental health? Mental health means the level of physiological well-being of an individual. In other words, someone who is emotionally stable. Thank you, and pass it to Ethan.
Right, thank you. Thanks for the information. Moving on with Mr. Hadif. You were talking about how to get healthier through changing our lifestyle. Any like examples, like what kind of lifestyle we should have?
Thank you, Ethan. There's actually a lot of ways to get healthier through changing your lifestyle. For example, you can eat healthy, exercise regularly, lose some weight if needed, try not to smoke if you can, and reduce the intake of alcohol. I'll pass it back to Ethan.
Thank you very much. Moving on. Lastly, we have Mr. Yuan. You were talking about personal hygiene in this point of time during the pandemic of the coronavirus. Personal hygiene is the most important thing. So can you share with us what you know, what you think about personal hygiene?
Now, first of all, thank you about moderator talking about the pandemic now. So what is personal hygiene? Personal hygiene is how you care for your body. Personal hygiene is very, very important this time because we come in contact with millions of bacteria and viruses that make us sick and even possibly cause death. A good personal hygiene involves keeping your outer body healthy and clean. So I will pass it back to our lovely moderator, Ethan.
Thank you for calling me lovely. Yeah, appreciate it. No one calls me that. Right, back to Mr. Koo. We heard about basically everyone's thinking about, like, we have personal hygiene, how to change our lifestyle, and then you have mental health. So talking about mental health, do you have any suggestions about how to have a healthy mental health?
Okay, so for me, the best way to get healthy mentally is the way how you manage stress in your lifestyle, such as listening to music and doing your hobby during free time. On the other hand, we could also consult a counselor or uh, talk with parents when they are free. So when they are free, and we can talk about how we manage our stress. And stress is often unavoidable, but knowing what causes your stress and how to cope with it is the best key to maintain good mental health. And that's it. Thank you, and pass it to Ethan.
Right. Thank you, Mr. Koo. Your information was really useful. I'm sure all of us could learn from that and probably apply it in our lives. Moving on, Mr. Hadif, um, you were talking about changing our lifestyle. You were mentioning things like eating healthy, exercising. Any detail about that? Like, do you have a certain timetable? Do you have a certain list to follow?
Thank you, Ethan. Like we all know, maintaining bad habits is a lot more easier compared to changing them to a better lifestyle. So you need to start off easy. Like you can change your meals every day. Try to shoot for five serves of vegetables since it is very healthy and very good for your body. Or exercise regularly since you talked about the pandemic just now. Exercising doesn't mean you need to go out. You can work out inside in the gym or and try to avoid crowded places like in the football court or something like that. You can also get your body very healthy by getting a good night's sleep. That's all for now. Thank you. Pass it back to Ethan.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm sure all of us could also use your information. It was really useful. I'm sure I could use it. Um, Moving on, lastly, to Mr. Yuan about personal hygiene. Any tips on what we should do? How to care for our skin, what we should, do to care for our skin, I guess. All right. Sorry to probably ruin what you just said. Just now you had a certain like internet connection problem. Would you mind sharing with us the first part of your points, your tips? Because we couldn't get that.
Yeah, I'm sorry. My first part of my tips is showering about twice a day to keep your external body clean. Yeah. Do you want me to
All right,
continue?
thank you. No, no, it's fine. It's fine. We got it under recording. Yeah. Thank you all for sharing. Just to sum it up, basically, Mr. Koo talked about mental health, and we all have stress in our life. But the main thing is how we cope with it. We can always seek help, and always, if we can't seek help, we can always, do what we like to do to release stress. Now, that's for Mr. Koo's point. Mr. Hadif talked about how to change our lifestyle, things like having a balanced diet, following the like having 5 serves of vegetables a day because it's good for our health. Getting enough sleep, it's really important, and exercising. Not to say that we have to go out, we can also work out at home because we can do like push-ups, sit-ups, whatever they may be. And lastly, for Mr. Nguyen, he talked about personal hygiene, which is really crucial in this pandemic. And yeah, he talked about showering twice a day. When coughing or sneezing, we should close our mouth, or preferably, we should wear a mask, which is what we all should do. And yeah, that's about it. Thank you all for coming out tonight. Signing off. Good night, guys. Right,
Okay.
cut. Nice,
All right,
nice. That
well
was
done,
awesome.
well done, well done. That was
Thank you, thank you.
actually very good, you know. Okay, so I hope
You
that
don't
you
need to
are
lie to us,
really
Ethan.
nice, okay? No, it was good. True, it was good, okay? You guys were like a little bit like hesitant, you're a little bit shy maybe, and then
Yeah.
towards the end
Yeah.
it was actually good. And I didn't know that Hadif has British accent. Okay. Okay, so I think that's a good job. I like the way Ethan tried to get back to Kazim when his internet connection was not really good. And also Yu Ming, I can see from here, okay, that he was confident delivering his points. And then
Yeah.
Hadif, good job to you because you manage to control yourself from laughing, and you know how to get serious and help your teammates, okay. And then Kazin also, he managed to handle the situation when Ethan asked him to repeat his points, and then Kazin was like, okay, no problem, I will repeat. I like that. Okay, it was a
Yeah.
good job. Okay, good
Thank
job
you.
to all of you. All right, so I think that's it.